What's up everybody, how's it going? It's Burke, aka Dansgway here, and welcome back to more from this commentary playthrough of Elden Ring on the PS5. Now, before I get out of here, I'm wondering if I should go in and try and fight that boss another couple of times, because honestly, in my opinion, it's one of the worst bosses in the game, just because it's simply too big for that area, and it's a bit of a mess. So I've not been a fan of that boss anyway from the first time I met one at the bottom of the Stranded Grave. But I did only give it one go, so I'm wondering if I should, try again. I'm just thinking, it hit me with Scarlet Rot, so I think if I take that hit, it's gonna get me with Scarlet Rot. So let me just, I want to at least give it another couple of goes just to start off the session, and we'll see what happens. So I think last time I ran past these guys completely. None of them are engaging me, so my stamina bar and stuff doesn't even come up, so I think you can just go straight through. And so we can just give this another go, just see what happens. I need to at least try to dodge that that initial sort of move where it comes at me. It's the same as the previous one in that sense. There you go. Huh? Oh, I thought I rolled under that. I didn't get a chance to summon anything. Basically, you need to like dodge a couple of attacks before you can start to summon stuff. So before I get back to a little bit of admin work, I want to return to the round table. I want to check out a few things. So I don't have anything that allows me to use incantations, etc., etc. So there is going to be some of that to start the session, but first of all, I just want to give this thing just a couple of goes to see what happens. It's one of these where once you catch a little bit of a rhythm, you start to evade a few attacks, and you get a little bit of space, and like you can actually see what you're doing, then you can actually have a battle. But it's just so horrible for the first 5 or 10 seconds especially, that it's just like, you don't even want to bother. And you can't immediately summon, which makes it worse. I'm going to try again anyway, like just immediately go for it, but yeah, so they already took a giant amount of damage there. But you can see it just like clipping all over the place and shit. Oof. But you can see it's doing an incredible amount of damage. That one, again, there's a slight sort of delay to it. There's a slight delay. So the moment that you think it's going to charge at you is not the moment. How many of those Scarlet Rot kind of alleviating things can I craft? None. Yeah. I mean, it's odd, right? Crystal Cave Moss. I mean, how difficult could it be? It's been 62 hours and I don't have any of it, so that always strikes me as a little bit odd, but we'll see. And I don't know how much the immunity talismans and stuff are going to make a difference here. I'm going to try one of them, because I don't think there's much magic involved. I've got the greatly reduces magic damage one. I don't think that helps. So we'll go for that, maybe. I'll do the same thing again. I'll try to summon immediately and then start running. Actually, no, I won't. But you see that damage that I'm taking is obscene. It's completely obscene damage, so yeah. I mean, if you look at how giant my health bar is, it shouldn't be that bad, but maybe maybe the thing I'm using is just too the thing that makes me take extra damage basically is it's just too problematic for this one. You really do basically have to dodge that attack every time, the lunging bite attack. If you don't dodge it, it's almost always dead. I'd probably need another, like, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 levels before I won't get one-shotted so much. I mean, I've got the... I think that time I had the one that increases immunity, and I think I still took full, like, Scarlet Rot damage, so I'm not that optimistic about it. Just give myself all the HP. Yeah, even when I'm holding my shield, like, holding your shield makes absolutely no difference there. And you know that boss is extremely difficult. Look how little damage the wolves are doing. Even though they're a +4, they're just completely just like chipping away its HP like 1-2% at a time. So again, this feels like it's going to take so long for me to even start dodging its attacks that I'm not really seeing a way forward. The trouble is, if you summon immediately, the wolves take the hit, like, instantly, basically. So that also sucks. So you kind of have to dodge. You have to start by dodging. And then you summon. But you see, it's just immediately he's looking for that. Just horrible. Just a horrible, horrible, horrible son of a bitch. Yeesh. Just could not get away. You just can't get away from this thing. It's just too... Ugh. It does take significant blood damage, I'll give it that, but... Honestly, I spent so much time with Radahn that getting involved in like another 50 attempt boss just doesn't feel like what I want to do right now. So I'm going to give it like 2-3 more goes at best, probably. I still haven't had what I feel is like again like a good attempt. If I could get it close at one point, then I'll maybe be more motivated, but right now it just feels like it's just such a messy battle. I really don't like it. I mean, I face things that are more difficult, but they've seemed more like fun to fight or interesting or whatever. Yeah, you see, even that delay in trying to summon is just, I can't do it. Nah, forget this. I really can't bother with this guy. Yeah, I got better things to do, honestly. It's a recycled boss anyway, it's just a more annoying version, so fuck him. Now, we do have bosses to defeat here, but honestly that's not really the priority for me right now. What I do want to do is try and get up this tower first. Because now I have 2 great runes that I haven't powered up. But also, what happens when you get to like a site of where a painting is? I mean, this is basically the place, no? So let's have a look. I don't know if it's like Breath of the Wild where there's like a little, I don't know, indication that you're in the right spot. I mean, it is basically here. I don't know if there's an item in that exact spot or... I mean, this is it, no? The soul of the painter, vestiges last moments can be discovered. Okay, the soul of the painter and vestiges of the dead's last moments can be discovered by visiting the location depicted. I mean, it's basically this bit. It's a bit further down, I think, technically. I'm definitely curious to see what you find. The only thing I'd criticize so far, to a small degree, is the amount of armors that you can find out in the field. And maybe some people have played more than I have and they're like, oh, you're going to find some, don't worry. But I mean, it's been over 60 hours, man. Like, come on. Yes, you can buy some from shops and shit, but considering how giant the game is and how much shit they do give you, it feels a bit odd that armors are so difficult to come by. I literally only found the Traveler's one in all of my exploration in 60 hours. I think that's not enough. Like, having more armors is fun, man. It gives you like something extra to mess around with and try out. Now, I think maybe this time I've come too far. It's a bit higher up. I don't know if it's one where you've got these little bits on the side. Yeah, it might be this bit. Another one of these awkward looking locations. So I'm going to explore this a tiny bit more before I head back. I mean, I can't see myself coming back to this region for a while, so... And there's a lot of these arches, so it might still be a bit further down. Okay, it's a complete arch, and then one that's like kind of complete after it. I'm going to keep going. Okay, there's another complete arch. I need to see one that's that has like a broken bit in the middle after it. Doesn't look like it. It's just too many of them. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's the other side of this, basically, that you need to get to, but how you do that is something I'm not really sure about at the moment. There's like a bit on the other side that you can maybe climb to. I think maybe you get there from the other side of the Erd tree, possibly. It's a bit annoying. I thought it was a lower one that you can kind of climb up to. But I'm pretty sure the vantage point is like there somewhere. And there is no way up from here. I thought maybe there'd be some platforms that you can kind of climb your way up from, but I don't think so. But I mean, this is definitely the place here, but you need to be higher up. So it's a little bit annoying, it's a bit fiddly, but let me see if I can get up there. Okay, I'm going to have another look from here. Basically, I need to get down from this side. And I remember seeing this bit before and thinking, like, I've got to be able to get down there, surely. There's got to be something here. There you go. Oh no, I did it. I overdid it. Sorry, horsey. But there you go. I got down to this spot here. I reckon that glowing blue flame is where you need to go. So I'm not a million miles away. It's going to be a bit of a pain in the arse to get down there, but we'll try. So now that I'm done with Radahn, we need to go back to a little bit of this exploration business. And it'll be the first one that I found in the game. I'm genuinely curious to see what you find. Maybe it's going to be an armor set or something like that. So it could definitely be worth. I'd love to defeat this stupid Erd tree as well, but again, most of the bosses that are giving me a hard time now, they're kind of reskins. They're just harder versions of bosses I've defeated before, sometimes multiple times, so I'm a bit less motivated to try and take them on. And almost all of them are like one-hit KO guys now, so it's not as fun. Right. So yeah, I think dropping onto the tree was a good idea. I think the horse might be a bit too big for that area, like make it harder to navigate. Yep. Okay, that's that. I mean, my guess would be maybe I have to use the horse to get onto that. This is a tough jump. Once I'm on here, I'm going to get off the horse because... Whoa! It's one of those where once you jump one time, and you're like, oh shit, I'm over jumping, then you start tapping X again to overcompensate. Like once you land because you want to jump back in case you slip off. It's this weird like reflex that you have. You can definitely get there though. So I'll edit ahead to when I actually make it. You don't need to see me fall again. You get the point. Okay, here we go. Here's another attempt. Just going to check around this bit. I don't think there's anything around it, but just wanted to be sure. Ah, it's like a dead giant there. Interesting. I don't know if this is safe to jump at this point. It may not be. Yeah, I don't think it is. So that final jump again, probably by horse. I think that's the last one you have to make, unless there's another intermediary that I didn't see. But getting to that part is not too bad now. I'm very close. It's unnecessarily fiddly, man. I mean, it is funny to me because when I play other games that have much more refined like jumping and climbing mechanics, it always feels a bit silly to me when I see it in this game because it's just not that game. So when they give you these silly little bits to sort of jump around, and it just doesn't, it's just like, I don't know, it feels to me like this game doesn't need to do this to that degree. Like, yes, kind of finding that area should be a challenge and kind of recognizing where it is and blah blah blah, but then all of these stupid little intricate slides and jumps, and it's just like, you don't have the mechanics for that. You're not this like, you know, amazing traversal, mountain climbing, jumping around kind of game. It's just like, you don't need to do this shit. It's just wasting time. I mean, it's tantalizing because I'm literally one jump away from making it, but it's just like, I don't know, sometimes it just makes it unnecessarily difficult. I believe there's a talisman that either reduces or eliminates fall damage, which seems really cool. But yes, I mean, you shouldn't need a talisman to be able to kind of do this properly. It seems a bit much to me. Like, of all the things to find challenging in this game, I think, like, jumping down a few levels to try and get to somewhere shouldn't be something that causes you to die, like, 5 or 10 times. And I refuse to believe it's just me, you have to get good at jumping and... no, it's not that, I'm sorry. It's just, like, the game just doesn't have the fundamental tools to make this work well, I think. Like, this far is fine. It's okay. Even up to here I died a few times, but like from here onwards it's just unnecessarily just annoying. Just fucking let us get down there. It's right there. Like, I think it can be done with a horse, but because it's a really uneven place to land and shit, it's just like... it's just annoying. There you go. So after maybe 15 minutes of screwing around, I managed to get to this bit at last. Let's have a look at this thing. It's the first one we found. That's why I was so extra motivated, because I just had to see what this was. I hope he doesn't come alive and we have to fight it. What do we have to do here? I hope it's not the case like you need a specific item to do something. Oh man. Oh man. Unless just like... I was going to say unless just activating him is enough, which it isn't. And he just completely clips through. Yeah, okay. Even more frustrated now, because it took me 15 minutes to even get there, and then you have to defeat a bloody endgame level giant. What I do want to do though, I thought because there was a blue glow, I thought that meant you maybe get something from it. I just want to continue to check beyond it a little bit. So it's been an unfruitful start to the session, because that boss is just an annoying piece of shit, the first one. And then you end up having to fight another boss here. Unnamed, but I mean it's just as difficult as any boss. You saw it basically one-shotted me again as well. Like, when your health bar is that big, just getting one-shotted is so demoralizing. I know I've got the take extra damage thing, but still. Like, my vitality is... Sorry, my vigor is 5 higher, and so is my endurance, so I would have thought it cancels out to some degree, but... I just want to see it one more time, because he doesn't get up until he's aggroed, so... Ah, you see? This is what I mean. Fuck this. I'm not even going here anymore. I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to mark it and just come back later when I just got less shit to do. I really can't bother. I've got like new areas to explore. I need to go back to the round table. I've got the tower to do, so no, fuck this place. It's here, so I can basically just mark it here. Okay, we're done with that. But what I do want to check is the tower. I swear, if I can't get up this tower as well, I'm just going to stop playing. That'd be ridiculous. Like, I've defeated the main big storyline boss in this area, and there's still so many things that are just completely destroying me here. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's the tower I want. I haven't spoken to this guy for a while. I forgot what he was selling.
Back all unused to this aid.
Okay, yeah, we got this. Yeah, I bought those two. Yeah, let's just keep going.
A safe journey.
Those fuckers. At least it didn't chase me the entire way. Right. We gotta somehow try and get up this tower. Now I remember previously, I was here a long time ago, and I was trying to take out the guy on there, and I was like, oh my god, he's got so much HP that I'm not gonna get up this tower. Yeah, that ain't so bad. I'm gonna replace this with this. There we go. Yeah, 1055 for that guy, so clearly it's a bit of a beast of an area. Does he have range? Whoa. Well. Wow. This is the kind of place where I feel like I could smack into the wall and then just fall off. Or I could get ambushed, just smacked off. Just trying to think, have I been to that bit already? So many places in this game. Yeah, I think that's the Bestial Sanctum place. It should be. Okay. Yeah, there's multiple ways up here. Not much to do other than to keep climbing. Although that's not good. Okay, we'll see if we can hang on here. Sheesh. It's been a treacherous climbing kind of session. Right. This could go so wrong. Well, we ended up finding this item as a result of my little slip there. Ooh. It's well guarded though. Also, I think they put a cheeky gap there. No! Damn it. Oh, nice. Right, we can try this bit again. I think, yeah. Yeah. Dangerous area, man. And again, because the camera doesn't pan up, I can't even see how long I still have to go. Well, it doesn't pan up far enough. But there's still a ways. Right, let's try and do this right. There we go. But it's a dead end, right? Shit. Is it another classic Danzway 50-50 where if I went the other direction, I'd have a way up? Probably yes. And the trouble is now I won't be able to get up to the next bit. For God's sake. Definitely not making it easy, jumping wise. Look at where this ladder is placed. What the hell? But yeah, I think I got it wrong last time. So it's another 50-50 I failed. So I think this might be the entrance. I'm really hoping there's a grace here, otherwise it's going to be a pain in the butt. There you go. One final little way to mess it up. Collapsing stars in 36. Oh! Charging enhances potency. You know what? I didn't even freaking realize that. Read the descriptions. I'm definitely going to try that now. Are you kidding me? Did I do it again? Oh. That one looked way more like a wall than that one. Nice. Something like foggy there almost? Oh no, okay. It's been a long time since I've been to a Divine Tower, sheesh. And still no idea how to get inside the Caria study hall one. For some reason it's the ones to do with my own people that I've been struggling with the most. And when I say my own people, it's more like the glintstone types. It was the final sorcery type that I found as well. Definitely curious to see what this Great Rune does. I've refrained from using the Arc Rune so far. Oh god. Another one of these homies. Oh wait, no, okay, I don't think this one's coming to life, it's just the 2 fingers. Right, that wasn't so bad. Cool. Radahn's Great Rune. Raises maximum HP, FP, and stamina. Radahn was amongst the children of Renala and Radahn, who became demigod stepchildren after Radaghn's union with Queen Marika. The Great Rune burns to resist the encroachment of the Scarlet Rot. So this is like an auto life, I guess. Okay. Now, I don't know if there's anything more to explore for this bit. There might be. So let's have a look.